What's up, y'all? It's your girl Justice here, and I'm back with another video. Y'all bear with me. I'm walking outside. I'm gonna try to talk as loud as I can because I ain't got my microphone connected today. But I just wanted to come outside and make a quick video and get some fresh air while I'm at it. So have a seat on this little bench right here. But yeah, what I want to get on here to say right now, y'all, this video might be a little personal, but God wanted me to get on here and speak about it. That's the funny thing about when you start listening to God and letting God guide you and tell you the way he wants you to go. Sometimes it ain't always the way you want to go. Like sometimes God be putting a word on my spirit, but I don't want to really talk about it because I just feel like, you know, it's too personal. I'm not ready for that, but I know because I keep thinking about it. And I keep hearing my spirit tell me that I need to speak about certain things. So what I want to get on here today is basically say, you know, when you really get called by God, when you get your calling, most of the times is when you at your lowest, when you going through the most stuff. Like when I got called to God, I was at a very low point in my life, y'all. I was at my lowest point. I was pregnant. I had to go through my pregnancy by myself, and then I found out at 11 weeks my baby was intestines was on the outside while I was pregnant. His intestines was on the outside. I had already had 2 miscarriages, so I was already scared anyway when I found that I was pregnant. Didn't really want to celebrate because I didn't know if it'll, you know, if I would lose that one too. So I made it to 11 weeks, found out my baby intestines was on the outside. You know, that was rough for me. I had to go to all these appointments, specialists, getting MRIs and stuff, everything by myself. And I was married, of course. The husband was in the military. Half of the time, couldn't even reach him to let him know what was going on because he was just now getting in the military. So, you know, they take their phones and stuff. So during my pregnancy, most of the time, majority of the time, I couldn't even reach out to him to let him know what was going on. So I was by myself. And that's when I really started praying. I was asking God, you know, I just let my baby be okay. I don't want to lose my baby. I was having a boy. I wanted a boy so bad. Like, all of that. And every time I went to the doctor, it was just bad news after bad news after bad news. They started saying he was going to have Down syndrome. They started saying that he could have other issues. They said he had a cleft foot. All this stuff, just bad news. And I was like, Lord, what's going on? Like, God, I need you right now. Show up for me. Like, what's going on? And y'all, when I say, that's why you got to trust God. No matter what the doctors say, no matter what the reports say, you got to trust God. Y'all, my baby came out, no Down syndrome, no cleft foot, perfectly healthy, a big boy, and his intestines was only out about this much. Whereas they kept telling me on the ultrasound that he was going to have surgery. And, you know, they was telling me all the bad news about it. Just telling me it wasn't getting no better. Y'all, God, that's when I really had figured out and realized, like, okay, God is real. God is real. Because I was praying, I was crying. I kept getting the bad news. I didn't know what would happen. But God helped me out of that, and my baby came out healthy, y'all. And then fast forward after that, I started going through things in my marriage. My marriage wasn't working out. I was going back and forth from where he was deployed to, back and forth, me and my baby on the road, just going back and forth, y'all. Every time I would go back, I would quit jobs. I would go back home, get a job, get on my feet and everything, me and my baby. Then I go back, leave the state again and go back and then go through the same stuff. Just physical abuse, emotional abuse, verbal abuse, financial abuse, just everything. And I would go back and forth, taking my baby back and forth quitting jobs, getting jobs back, quitting jobs, losing cars. Like, I was at my lowest. Y'all, all I did was just pray. I started getting into my word. I started doing everything I can to try to just figure out where my life was going. I was at a point where I didn't know what was going on, where my life was going. It's like I just completely had lost myself. And I was a new mom at that. A new mom, a new wife, and I was trying to figure everything out. But y'all, God, when I say he delivered me from all of that, he allowed me to be able to get on my feet, to be able to provide for my baby by myself. He helped me out that marriage. He healed me, and I'm still healing, because healing is a process. I'm still healing, but I'm nowhere near where I used to be. But I had to make the proper moves that he wanted me to make. Like, I had to leave my hometown. I had to move to a whole nother state, take my baby and leave and move to a state that I didn't know nothing about. But I had to jump out there on faith. Y'all know how many times I tried to get into nursing school when I was back in my hometown, and I had all this stuff going on, being a new mom, everything. I was trying to get in nursing school, and I could never do it. Never worked out. Moved to another state. Within a year, accepted into nursing school. Got my own place. Brand new car, 2023. Like, things just started happening for me. I started getting therapy, helping me through dealing with the fact that my marriage was over. Everything. But God never left me. But if I hadn't went through all that stuff that I went through, if I hadn't hit rock bottom like that, I probably would still be out here wilding. I probably still be out here just distracted. I definitely wouldn't be where I am right now today. And that's why I be telling y'all, sometimes God will take you through so much stuff. Like, you'll feel like you're going through the worst of the worst, but it's a reason behind it. It's all linked to your purpose and what he got for you. Sometimes he got to break you down to build you back up even stronger. And I had to realize that, and I appreciate it. Even though when I was going through it, I didn't understand it. I didn't like it. I was down about it. But now, the person I am now, and I'm still growing every day, but the person I have become now, I still go through things, but I'm way stronger now. I know how to deal with it. I know I got a good relationship with God. I love God so much, y'all, because I just know that in the times where I had nobody to turn to, all I had was prayer. That's all I had. All I had was prayer and just trusting in the Most High God. That's it. And y'all, when I say it was supernatural sometimes, like, I would literally envision it. I would think it, and I would pray about it. I would write about it. And y'all, things was just falling in my lap. Like, God was just blessing me. But I had to leave certain things behind. I had to leave certain people behind. And had I not went through what I went through, y'all, I'm telling you, I would not be here today. I'd probably be dead. Like, just being serious, I'd probably be dead had I not went through what I went through and found God. And that's what I be trying to get on these videos and let y'all know. Like, I know it's hard sometimes. Life is hard. Life be lifing all the time. It life without no breaks. But if you can just endure and go through it and pray about it and trust God, I promise you, it's going to get better. It's going to get better. Y'all, I'm going through things now. But I learned how to not stress about nothing because I know the God I serve. And when you got a relationship with God, you have a certain amount of peace that really can't nothing bother you. Can't nothing put fear in you to make you think that, oh, I don't know what's going to happen. I don't know where I'm going to end up. Because you already know. Okay, God got something for me. If I'm going through this, or if I'm facing adversity right now, I'm finna get a level up. I'm finna get a blessing. Or God want me to make a move. He want me to move. Or sometimes he wants you to be still. That's why you got to pray. You got to pray and you got to stay in your word so you can hear God and you can know what he wants you to do. And that's just what I wanted to let y'all know. I wanted to make a quick video. I'm getting ready to head to work, and it's been real heavy on my spirit, because like I said, I didn't do YouTube for a minute because I just didn't really feel comfortable with getting on here and just spilling out everything I've been through. And you know, God want me to do that, and I always start making videos, I stop, I make a video, I don't upload it because it's hard for me. But I realized too that when you walking in your purpose and your calling, sometimes it ain't gonna always be what you want it to be or what you want to do, but it's just something that comes easy and natural to you. Like, I'm always that person that people come talk to. I keep it real with the people around me, they know. But it's hard for me to really get on these videos and put myself out there, even though I know I got a testimony and I know it's for somebody and I know it's to help somebody. So right now, I trust in God with everything I do. I put my best foot forward, and I pray, and I listen to what he want me to do. I listen to what he want me to do and which way God want me to go, because I know at the end of the day, he's going to carry me. He's going to carry me. He's going to keep me on the right path. I just have to be courageous enough to go that way. I have to remember what he say in his word. He will never leave nor forsake me. And ever since I've been doing that, y'all, life has been better. I ain't saying it's been perfect. It ain't gonna never be perfect. But the Most High God has never left my side. Never left my side. When people told me no, God said yes. When doors closed on me, God opened more doors. God dropped bigger blessings on me. When they kept telling me that my baby was gonna have all these issues, his intestines was on the outside, and I was going through all that by myself, nobody knew what I was going through. The times I would just cry. But it's in those moments when I was going through that marriage, it was in those moments where I ran to him the most. That's when I really opened my heart up to God, because I didn't have nothing else to turn to. I didn't have nothing else to turn to. I always knew God and I always loved God and prayed, but I never had a relationship with God the way I do now. And it was in those rough times that took me there. That took me right to him. So sometimes when you're going through stuff, y'all, just count it all joy. And just learn how to turn to God. Learn how to focus on God. And let him guide you. Because I guarantee you, if you're going through it and you feeling like you down, it's a level up with your name on it. It's a blessing with your name on it. But you got to get the lesson too in the process. You got to get the lesson. Because this all going to be a part of your testimony. And you got to be able to let people know what God has done for you. So I just want to get on here and send y'all these encouraging words before I go to work. Thank y'all so much for watching my video. Thank y'all for commenting. Everybody that's sharing my videos. Thank y'all so much for the support. Be sure to like and comment and subscribe and turn your post notifications on, because I am dropping videos every day, y'all. I'm trying to. I love y'all so much. Thank y'all so much, and I will see y'all in my next video.